Hey, this is Eric Brandt with Autotrader. A recent study showed that the #1 dream car for millennials in the US is the Tesla Model S. Now that makes a lot of sense. The Model S is a great electric luxury car, but if you want a green car that's a little easier to find, a little easier to afford, a Chevy Volt like this one could be a great alternative. For more of my thoughts on this car, click on the link below and visit my column on autotrader.com/oversteer. Now, on top of being easier to find than a Tesla, the Chevy Volt is also easier to live with than a Tesla. In the US, Chevrolet has a dealer network of over 4,000 stores, and Tesla has a little over 100 stores, and 30 of them are in California. About half of the states in the US don't have any Tesla stores at all, and right here in Wisconsin is one of those states. So, which one do you think is easier to take in when it needs to be serviced? Obviously, the Chevy is the one that's easier to get serviced than the Tesla, and that brings me to the warranty on the electric powertrain on this thing. The first generation Chevy Volt has an impressive 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Unfortunately, that means the first couple model years are already out of warranty, but if you find a more recent one, you can drive it with some extra peace of mind. And that doesn't just apply to the electric motor, it applies to the motor, the battery, the charging system. Pretty much everything electric in this car has that extended warranty. For example, this car recently had its charging port replaced at no cost to the owner. The Volt uses what Chevy calls a Voltec powertrain, using both an electric motor and a gas engine. The Volt proudly displays the Voltec name under the hood, on the portable charger, on the charging port, and even on the brake pedal. What's great about the Chevy Volt is that it's a plug-in hybrid, so that means it can run on all electric power, or when the power runs out, the gas engine kicks in so that it can keep on going, so you don't have the range anxiety associated with EVs. The official all-electric range for this car is about 38 miles, but in the owner's experience, he gets in the high 40s in the summer, but it's a lot worse in the winter, like closer to the 20s. And Chevy says that the total range, with a full battery and a full tank of gas, is 382 miles. For the most part, the Volt drives like a regular car. It's kind of easy to forget that you're running on electric power sometimes, which is a good thing. So the Volt is a pretty normal car in all the right ways, but there are plenty of things that make it stand out. I'm a big fan of the interior of the Volt. It's very techy and has a futuristic look to match its exterior aesthetic. What I don't like about the interior is this weird bamboo material these seats are made out of. I like how the car displays a lot of information but presents it in a clean and customizable way. It shows you your electric range, your total range, animations of where your power is coming from, and much more. And all of this modern technology is what makes a Volt almost as cool as a Tesla. My friend who owns this car has never been a big car guy, but he loves the Volt because it's just cool technology. And unlike a Tesla, it's technology that's pretty easily attainable to a lot of people. So, is a Chevy Volt as cool as a Tesla? Well, not quite, but it does possess a lot of the qualities that people like about Tesla. It's not just a car, it's a cool modern piece of technology. It might not be as pretty as a Model S, but I've always kind of liked the futuristic look of this Volt. It's weird enough to stand out in traffic, but also not nearly as ugly as something like a Prius. So, if you're one of the many millennials who really wants a Tesla, but you might be constrained by your budget or by where you live, a Chevy Volt is a great alternative. If the Chevy Volt is cooler than you thought it was, like this video and subscribe to Autotrader for more.